Scotty's an absolute key example of that. And his favourite training method, or training aid, is the classic moulded training grip. It's a street myth probably, but they reckon the first one of these was Hogan's. I'd like to think it was, but I don't think it's true. Nice thought though. The beauty is, it moulds your hand onto the handle, you end up with the correct left thumb position, and then the right hand joins the left hand. So really, we've got an absolutely perfect match between the club face and the shaft and the hands. So whether you're Jim Furyk or Louis Westhuizen or Scotty Scheffler, whatever you do in your swing, that's okay. It's a creation of power and a release of power. The issue is, what's the relationship like between the club face and your body, which comes through the hands. So we can talk about having two knuckles on your left hand or the V's pointing at Manchester, I don't know. It's different for every club, so why worry about it? What matters is the biomechanical neutrality of the grip. There's the parallel left thumb, just right of centre. If the left thumb's placed well, the right hand fits it. That's the best way, I think. If youngsters were given one of these and a 6-iron in their early introduction to golf, and all they had was this grip and one club and a bunch of balls, I think they could improvise golf the way that they would improvise table tennis or soccer or real tennis. They would improvise. But happily for the teaching profession, people don't do that. They grip the club and they turn their hands to the right and they get strong and they get shut. A whole tour is based now on a strong grip, shut face to the top, big body clearance to fight the hook left, hitting it as far as you can, finding it and using a wedge. Interesting to me, you don't see many female golfers who are bowed at the top. When the men bow at the top, they're shutting down the club face at impact, controlling it. I don't think the ladies can afford to give up that mobility. So you'll see a wrist hinge, not a wrist hinge damage by bowing of the left wrist and left hand and forearm, okay? So the ladies tend to play from there more, and the fellas these days are bowed and stronger at the top. Not saying they're wrong, it's just one way of doing it. There's a whole history of golfers that didn't do it from the bowed wrist that really did quite well.